This is a story of two boys who met one day and wanted to become more than just friends. They became partners and decided to explore the world of filmmaking. But then the recession hit and they lost everything. Their friend and boss from high school had to shut down the offices. And so they packed and moved everything out and set off on their own, now doing what they love full time. Sounds like quite a walkabout you had there. So now, why don't you tell me what your story's about, and maybe I can dispel this bout of writer's block.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to tell you. You'll think I'm being cheesy.
It's probably about love again, isn't it? Okay, fine. I'll make one up, and you can use it as an example. How's that? So, let's say our story is about a writer. How would you germinate an idea based on that proposal?
That it's about a writer, right?
No, not at all. A character by themselves will not help to create a story. It'll just give you writer's block. However, a character trait coupled with an action will lead you down the right path. So let's just say your story is about a lonely writer who wants to find inspiration for his next story. And he wants his story to be about love. So you see how much more complete that idea is? Any story can be about a lonely writer. Any story can be about a lonely teenage girl. The problem with those sentences is that they're merely descriptions. They're not stories, and they will give you writer's block.
What was that?
Nothing, just a text message. Now, the next piece of advice is the most important thing to sustaining an idea. It's an equation. W equals G, with a slash to the equal sign. It means want equals goal. What a character wants or desires is what will affect the outcome of the story. That slash symbolizes that what they want will not always be precisely what they expected. For example, a greedy character who wants nothing but money at the beginning of the story will go through important life lessons and learn that his material desire for money was in fact compensating for his emotional desire for a family. The end. Happily ever after.
I see what you mean.
So if you have trouble with an idea, try applying that equation to jumpstart it. It may sound like an oversimplification, but most stories are about characters discovering what they truly want and how they go about attaining it.
So, what exactly were you doing before I called?
What I always do.
Oh.
Let's draw a line graph of our story. So, the end of any story concerns whether or not the character attains or doesn't attain their goal. So we'll mark the end with G. And as a twist, we'll say that the writer in this particular story wanted love. That was his true goal. Okay?
I thought he just wanted inspiration for his love story.
But the story is really about love. Get it? His desire to tell a story about love is just fun for his true emotional desire, which is to be loved. You see? To extrapolate the events, we'll say that he spends the first half oblivious to what he truly wants. Because if characters do not make poor decisions, then there will be little story to be had. It would just be a skit and not a narrative. So, W equals G with a slash. The writer sets out on a quest for one thing, which eventually transforms into something far more crucial. He just wanted to be loved all along. That's it. That's the point of the story. He set out for inspiration and got something better in return. Sean, did you get all that down? Can you hear me? Hello? Hey, you still there? Sean? You're welcome. Hello?
You'll never believe this.
Try me.
I got a text from Lainey. It said, I love you too.
What does that mean?
Well, I called her just now. Remember when I got drunk after feeling rejected?
Don't we all?
It turned out that not only did I wander around in the streets,
And gotten into a fight.
I didn't get into a fight. My hair was messy and I did have red stains, but it wasn't because I fought. Turns out that I stumbled all the way to my friend's house. Because I was drunk out of my mind, I pretty much told her everything I felt about her. Everything, like how nice she looked without makeup. I even told her, I love you. And instead of kicking me out and ending our friendship, she invited me inside. She said she messed up my hair real good and smothered lipstick all over me.
Jesus, if only you could remember that.
I know.
That's inspiration.
I know. But we do have a date tonight. No getting drunk this time. I'm gonna remember everything. So, I think I have the story I wanted. Thanks for your help.
So, what do you two, loverbirds intend to do now?
Well, there's one last thing I want to do for inspiration. The same as before. But this time I want to get it right. Do it the right way. The way it's supposed to be done.
Under the big blue sky, under the big blue sky, big blue sky, under the big blue sky, the big blue sky, under the big blue sky.